Alright, welcome back to AllForTaste. I don't know where my boy is. He's drinking water because he's a wuss boy. Still trying to get that hot pepper. Yeah, we had some hot sauce earlier.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That's Dave's Gourmet Scorpion Pepper Hot Sauce. It was pretty damn hot.
Yeah, it was unbearable.
Very, very hot. So we're gonna try to quench our thirst with some Mickeys tonight, right?
Yes.
So let's drink our Mickey.
Been talking about it for a while.
Beer.
It's your last call.
Yeah.
Last call for alcohol.
Who else we got? Okay. So yeah, I still got pepper sauce or hot sauce on my thumb.
Don't you rub that in your eyeball?
Maybe that or maybe it's my poop. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, like I said, we had Mickeys.
Oh no, I got poop on my hand too.
Well, you went to the bathroom. I didn't. All right, they were Mickeys 5.5. Hey, mine's exploded in the bottom too. You notice that? Let me see here. Let me see the bottom here. Are they all like that? I guess they are because it's supposed to be a hand grenade, by the way. Mickeys.
Yeah.
And then, by the
They
way,
went all wimpy and
plastic.
plastic.
Well, the 12 ounces, there's 12 ounce bottles that they had. They call them hand grenades because they are kind of shaped like a hand grenade. So I guess being that this is a 32 ounce, they wanted to do the same thing. It's kind of rounded off. It's got little hand dealies right here. So let's go ahead and open it.
Except
and throw
for
it.
yours is
you
kind
just
of.
shook the shit out of yours.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Like I said, 5.5. Originally, whoa, I think I want to say 1962. I looked up earlier when they first started. Owned by, I don't remember the name of the company, some company. And then like in 72,
Cap.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And I threw that left-handed.
So did
that
I.
doesn't count.
Feels like a girl. Sit it. Anyway.
What was it? 1962.
1962, I think, is when it first started, and like 73 or 4, something like that. Miller bought it, so it's owned by Miller. Launch it.
Launch it. I've always liked
Mickey's a little sweet. Got a little sweet taste.
It's a lot
to it.
smoother than most of your malt.
Yeah, very smooth. And yes, we're drinking 32 ounces because the state of Florida doesn't sell 40s.
Because the state of Florida is wimpy.
Well, there was recently they just tried to pass. Okay, craft brewers. The big beer companies were trying to screw the craft brewers by charging them. Okay, making them pay a Okay, if they sell a certain amount, once they get that past that certain amount, whatever it is, they no longer could sell it through their brewery. They had to actually take their beer and basically give it to a distributor, an actual big beer distributor, such as a Miller and a Budweiser's distributor type place, and then them distribute it. Of course, that would cost the beer companies more, the craft beer companies more, because they now have to pay for a company to distribute their beer. Well, also in that same bill, whoever's trying to pass the bill said, okay, also, if we do that, if you pass that, then you can also have bigger bottles, 40 ounces, gallons, or whatever. So they tried to make people vote for it so they could get their bigger bottles, but then they would screw the little people.
Yeah.
So luckily, I don't think, as far as I know, as of right now, it was not passed. So I'd rather the small bottles and let craft brewers do their own beer.
Yeah.
Right? So, anyway, so because of that, we have 32 ounces. So, there you go. And what's kind of wussy, it is plastic.
Yeah, it definitely changes the taste.
It does change the taste. It is shatterproof, though.
Yeah, that's very true. We'll try it out.
Yeah, let's throw it.
No, I don't want, not yet.
Oh, yeah.
My nose is still running from...
Yeah, that hot sauce. We had, I said it was Dave's Gourmet Scorpion Pepper Hot Sauce, and it was pretty damn hot.
It made my eyeballs burn like that, and that's hot. He played it off better than I didn't even try to play it off.
I lied. I was hurting. I was hurting pretty good. I just didn't.
It hit me instantly.
I was burning up inside and just dealing with it. And as soon as the camera went off, I went and threw up. No, I didn't throw up.
I went and pooped.
Yeah, he went and crapped his out.
Yeah. Upset my stomach, man.
See, we had just a little bit, about 3 or 4 drops.
Tell them what the back of the bottle says.
Yeah, the bottle says
just 1 drop.
Only use 1 drop. And I bet we put 3 or 4 drops in a teaspoon and ate it. That was pretty damn hot.
Yeah,
and it didn't hit you right away. I mean, there's some heat at first.
It was pretty
hot at first, but man, it just built up. It just kept on building and building. Ooh, it gave me hiccups. That's how bad.
My eyeballs hurt. I could barely keep them open, and I was crying.
He was crying and
I
drinking.
wasn't crying. There's naturally water coming out.
No, he was crying. He was actually going, and tears were just flowing.
That's what you were doing on the inside, trying to hold.
Oh, but at least I was holding my tears in. Oh man, men hold their tears in. Men don't let don't let people see them cry. I don't know. I think that ain't true. I just don't cry.
What?
I don't know.
Isn't that a Cure song?
Probably.
Boys don't cry.
I wouldn't know. I'm not a Cure kind of thing. I know 2 songs.
I like a little,
the different days of the week, and then Fridays I'm in love or something.
I don't mind the Cure. I wouldn't go buy their stuff, but I don't.
That was emo
like
before emo was popular, you know?
Yeah.
That was like 1980s emo.
I like the Smiths though, the old Morrison and stuff. I don't know. Some people don't.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Smiths. So are they like the Cure? Are they one-hitters like the Cure, dude?
No, they're more vengeful than. Same like kind of music sort of, but just instead of whining and crying, they're just.
What's that other song the Cure sing? The good one, the one on the radio, the one with talking about writing a book or something or anyway,
I can't think of it right now.
But yeah, there's that one that's
like
Fridays I'm in love, and then there's
if they're on, I'll be like, yeah, cool, I'll listen to it, but I'm not gonna buy their CDs and stuff, but I save that for the bands that actually matter.
Such as?
Yeah, Kiss, obviously. Misfits.
What do you got on? Bob's Burgers.
Michael. I thought you were talking about Michael Myers. Yeah, Bob's Burgers. Archer. He's not music, but.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how we got to Bob's Burgers. Oh, because I said, what's that?
Yeah, you said what's
Because
that?
at first I thought it was a music shirt. Sorry,
that's your. Yeah, I thought you were talking about that guy.
Yeah. Well, I'm almost done. Where you at? You was?
I didn't know we were supposed to be speedy. I thought it was like the whole point was to have good conversation.
We are conversing and drinking some brew. The only problem is you can't let this stuff get too warm because it ain't so good when it's warm. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you said.
That's what she said.
So how about the game today?
Yeah,
by the way, the Pirates are playing a doubleheader right now.
See, so they are playing a second. I figured they would because their game was called yesterday.
Yeah.
Because of rain.
In the middle of the
or storms, I guess, not just rain.
Yeah, apparently it was bad enough to stop the game.
Which is pretty, not ironic, I guess, but pretty weird because the Bama game did the same thing today. Was it third quarter or was it fourth quarter?
Fourth quarter.
It was fourth quarter. Bama's up 41 to nothing, of course, over
We're
some
about
high
to
school
score
team.
again.
No, it's Florida Atlantic. And about to score again, and then they said there was thunderstorms within 8 miles.
It's
so
like I said, just because
called it.
I don't know, like
it's a warm-up game.
Still, yeah, it's everybody's playing easy teams right now. LSU's playing Lamar. FSU's playing Citadel. Who's Florida playing?
I don't know, but they weren't doing so hot.
Yeah, they were only winning like 14-7 or something.
Oh, were they? Last I saw, it was nothing, and they were struggling to score.
Yeah, I saw it was like 14-7. I think. Or it might have been a different game.
The dog's barking back here.
Yeah.
It sounds like my feet are hurting. My dogs are barking. You know what you say when your feet hurt? Dogs are barking. You ever heard that?
I've never said that.
I think it's a thing. I think people say that. Hey, my dogs are barking. You would know. You never walked 12 miles in the snow and
uphill both ways.
Uphill both ways, barefoot.
Oh yeah, well my family lived in a shoebox. Oh man, I love Monty Python.
Yeah, what was that? You slip on a razor blade and.
Didn't they just bring? Did they ever bring the Holy Grail to our theater? Because I know it went back to theaters, and I don't know whether they ever brought it to our.
I didn't know they did that, but I know they have a. I know they have a.
We've been out here for like 4 minutes.
Drinking a beer. Come on over here and have a beer with us, baby.
Come on.
What you want from
Hey,
us? In your,
why don't you
in
come
your
on?
scrubs.
Come on, man. We're videotaping, man. Come on.
Mike.
What you doing?
Come on, Mike.
That was for you, Cody.
Anyway, where we're going? Oh, the Monty Python. Yeah, no, they had a some kind of Broadway thing. I know.
Well, no, I saw something on Facebook.
Not
where they
Spamalot,
said that,
a new one.
well, no, they had something on Facebook that said that Monty Python and the Holy Grail coming to theaters.
Yeah, I think that's part of the actual movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It would have been nice to see that in the theater. I mean, obviously, I wasn't born.
Look at all the ants going up the tripod.
I wasn't born whenever it first came out, so
You weren't born.
no, I wasn't born.
I was born in East LA, man. I was. Oh,
He was born, trust me.
he was born.
I wasn't born yet.
Born? No, he was born supremacist or
Totem.
or
I had
born.
told us so.
What's the other one? Ultimatum and the born something.
Born
The only thing-
supremacy, born ultimatum,
You know, I hate
born
when
identity.
I hate when movies when they have sequels and stuff and they don't like number them. I'd rather you number them. That way I know which one
You know
came.
what I hate? I hate when they have sequels that suck.
Like almost every
All the
movie
Bourne.
has a sequel. Huh?
All the Bournes.
I like the Bournes. I do like the
I like the
Bournes.
first one.
But what I'm saying is I wish it would say, something Bourne
Jurassic
2.
Park goes Jurassic Park 1. Jurassic
Yeah,
Park
like
2.
Rockies and Rambo's.
But they
Well, see,
they
Rambo's
did
is
call
kinda
it
weird.
Lost World, but
See, but then I
Rambo's
get
also
confused.
had like
Well, like
First
Star
Blood,
Wars. Now, okay, I take that back. Star
New
Wars,
Hope.
okay.
Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, I know they now
Phantom
kind of
Menace,
have the
the-
episode whatever, but at one point the first three never really said episode whatever. It just said Return of the Jedi.
A New Hope.
No, they didn't say New
Yeah, it
Hope.
did.
When I saw them the
Well,
first time,
maybe
they just
not.
called it Star Wars. The
You
only
sure?
the only way I knew it was New Hope is when the movie first starts and then they
And
do
the
the little
roll.
credit, the little rolling thing.
Yeah.
It says A New Hope.
Yeah, that's
but,
what I was. That's
Right, but
I
what
was
I'm saying
talking
is
about.
right now, if you look up the name of a movie,
The book was
nowadays it
called
says episode whatever and Return of the Jedi and whatever, and it says A New Hope.
The book-
It didn't say New Hope back in the day.
The
Back
book
in the
it
day, it
did.
was a Star Wars. The book's.
The book came before the movie.
I get it, but it wasn't the movie. I didn't read the book. I'm telling you, the movie. Just like
Should
Jaws.
read the book.
Okay,
The
Jaws. You got
book's pretty
Jaws,
good.
and then you got Jaws 2, and then you got Jaws 3D.
3D.
Which is kind of, but it had a 3 in it.
Was
I
it
think-
good 3D? Because some of the scenes actually look like they might have been really
Yeah,
good.
that wasn't so bad. That was back in the 70s when they were really going through the
Who was
3D
who was in
phase.
that? Wasn't there like Courtney Cox or something was in there, or
I don't know.
somebody was in that movie? I can't remember.
I don't know, but every horror movie had to go through a 3D stage.
Michael Myers did.
Okay, every
Because
cheesy,
he's not a punk.
didn't what you call it? I know Jason did, and that in Elm Street. Or not,
That,
right. I
he
meant,
squeezes the dude's head and eyeball pops out.
yeah, I remember seeing that at the movies. I remember, and it's so cheesy. I do remember one scene though. He was holding the machete. Oh, somebody he was chasing went under, like the front porch. He was under the porch, and you can see the little slats, and
Yeah.
Jason was on top of it, kind of holding his machete, and it's kind of shaking a little bit, so you saw the machete
Yeah.
kind of edge right there.
That's pretty
That's the
cool.
only thing I really remember about that movie. Oh no, and an arrow. I
Yeah,
remember
what
the
about
arrow got
Crispin
shot.
Glover's dance moves?
Was that one in 3 or in the 3D one?
No, I think it was. It was either the fourth one or the fifth one.
Yeah, I remember.
When he gets down, he
But there was one. I think it was Kevin Bacon's
Breaks
scene.
it
As a
down.
matter, was it Kevin Bacon?
I
No,
had seen
no,
the
he got
first one.
jammed. That's right. He got up through.
He got the
his neck.
coolest kill in Friday the 13th history. When he
That's
got.
true, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Actually, whenever he
up through his neck.
zipped that girl up in the sleeping bag and then was slinging her up against the tree, like that was pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay, but back to the 3D thing. There was
Michael
one
Myers
scene
never did
in.
it.
There's one scene though in the Jason that there was an arrow that he shot it like a bow and
Yeah,
arrow
he shot it
at
in the
somebody.
eye.
Yeah, but you could see the arrow coming at you. I remember that 3D-ish. That's the only thing I remember. That and the
When they
that and the machete.
demasked him and you saw what his face looked like,
yeah.
that was pretty cool.
was it hockey mask time or was that sack?
That was he had the mask on by that point
Yeah, okay, that's right. Because the mask it didn't.
because that was part.
See, I don't remember now.
That's part 3.
But so then later on they used the burlap sack, right?
No, that was before the.
That was
hockey mask.
before the hack. See, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's Mr. Horror Man here. So.
I don't even really. I mean, I like Friday the 13th, but I think it's pretty overrated. But
Yeah, but that was like one of our when we grew. That's like one of the first. I know Michael Myers. I guess was I don't know if it was first or at the same time or whatever, but not
like
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Leatherface and
I said
Michael
Nightmare on
Myers
there
version.
on Elm Street. No, the other one. Oh, Friday the 13th. To me was my. That was my.
Yeah,
group
but
of movies,
you
'cause
know,
that was during my
Nightmare on
time.
Elm Street scared you more than any.
It
Friday
did.
the
The first time I
13th.
saw Nightmare on Elm Street, that scared me, man. It really did.
Pretty
It
good.
kind of. And I look back at it now, and God, it's cheesy, man. It is
Dude, it's
so
still
cheesy.
good though. Like
no, it's a
the-
good movie,
the
but
body bag being dragged through the.
yeah,
I
no,
know that
it's
the
a
hall
good
pass
movie.
part's kind of stupid, but
Show me your hall pass. Yeah.
I love the part where his arms extend.
Oh yeah, and he's scraping. But I look at it now, and you can see how cheesy that look.
The
is.
mesh walls that they use, so they have just weird lighting, so you can push.
So
through
the concept's kind of cool. You know, that's actually based on true facts,
What?
on a true story. Now they kind of exaggerated a lot of it, but it's there was
What do you
actually
think?
well, no, of course, but their part about coming in your nightmares, of course, that's all whatever. But supposedly in some town there was a guy who was stealing kids or whatever and burning them up in the school basement, like furnace or whatever.
Wow.
So I mean, it's semi based
A lot
on
of
facts.
weirdos.
Well, I mean, you got to get ideas from somewhere. So when they write the
Well,
book,
no,
write
no,
the
no,
thing,
I'm
they
not
heard
talking
that
about
type of
Wes
story.
Craven being a weirdo. I'm talking about.
No, I bet Wes Craven's pretty much a
He's
weirdo.
probably a weirdo.
Hey, we saw his car. We went on. No, when we went to Hollywood.
He's all starstruck. I got starstruck by Paul Stanley's Ferrari, so I can't
Yeah,
say anything.
well, when we went to California, where we went to Universal Studios in Hollywood, and during the tour, you know, you get on a tram and you go through all the different, like where Back to the Future was made, and a little King Kong thing where they have a big, huge King Kong, and all this stuff. And then there's
Base Motel.
the Base Motel, and we also went to the house.
Right?
Yeah, the base house. His house. But it also had. Oh, well, we also went through like debris from a airplane crash, like from War of the Worlds. Yeah, which is kind of cool. But
when they come out of the messed up house.
yeah, at the very beginning when he comes out.
Boeing 777.
Yeah, and you can see all the stuff all strewn all over the place. Ooh, I love strewn. That's my favorite word, by the way.
Strewn.
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 It's in a U2 song, man.
Yeah, but it sounds
Sunday Bloody Sunday.
It sounds like you're throwing a Canadian
Strewn.
accent on.
Yeah, strewn sounds like a.
It's all strewn about the place.
That's more Irish.
A boot.
Well, okay, the boot, but you had kind of Irish.
I did. I know. I've never been able to do an Irish accent, and I finally was able
When
to
he
do
was-
one on accident.
When he was trying to do a Canadian accent.
All strewn about the place.
All right, so let's
lad.
go back to Wes Craven. So
Yeah.
anyway, so at the beginning of the tour, when you get on the tram, as soon as you get on the tram, you start going through and you see a bunch of like offices and stuff. And one of the offices there was a sign there that said Wes Craven's office or something like that. And there's this little sob that he had right there.
I would have hopped off the
Cool.
cart.
Yep, very cool.
I would have hopped off the cart. I would have went in there.
Yep. Oh, they also had the.
I would have
Jaws
been like,
thing there.
why did you make Nightmare on Elm Street 4 and
Yeah, what
5?
the
They
hell?
were stupid.
Cha-ching.
They are kind of funny though. Freddy got funny after a while.
No, Freddy got fingered.
That's good.
See? See how we kind of went into that one? No, go ahead.
No, I just always thought that the first 3 Nightmare on Elm Streets were really good, and then after that they became more comedy.
Yeah.
So I always like Michael was never funny because he never talked. I'm always gonna make it seem like
What's
Michael's-
funny now is you look back at his mask and it's William Shatner. William Shatner's mask turned painted white or whatever.
Yeah, it's whited out. They cut the eye holes bigger.
Yeah, so it didn't
And
look
they
like-
had to give a hole in the mouth so he could breathe.
It's kind of weird. I wonder why they did that. I mean, they couldn't afford a.
No, they originally wanted him to be a clown, and like the mask they had picked out was actually pretty creepy looking, but it was just too, as they said, like too over the top. But if you look,
Mountain Master. They're scary to me.
but they decided to kind of keep the clown idea by in the beginning of the movie when he's 6 and he stabs his sister, he's wearing a clown outfit.
Hey, by the way, my favorite Halloween movie is 3.
Season of the Witch.
Season of the Witch. Oh my God.
You know what? If
That's
that-
so stupid.
If that wouldn't have been,
The song, sing the song.
oh god,
The little
no.
commercial or whatever
Nope.
on TV or whatever.
Nope. I'll do the part where I'll do what I was doing like pretty much the whole movie, just like everybody else.
Yeah, I know. So it is. That was
The
bad.
master. You know what? I think actually, like if they wouldn't
Another
have
money
had
thing
the
to do.
Halloween name on it, then it wouldn't have
It
been
wouldn't
so
have been
bad. I think if they would have,
Was
because
he in it? Was it about Michael Myers?
he's actually in it for,
Got me. Ant got me.
he's actually in it for probably about 2 seconds
Yeah, I was
because
gonna say-
someone's watching Halloween on
That's
TV.
what it was. Yeah.
in the thing, and it's the scene where he's coming down the stairs chasing after.
Yeah, so
Lori.
it had nothing to do really about the movie. With the movie.
Well, no, and it wasn't supposed to. It wasn't
then
supposed
why
to be
put the Halloween name on it?
Because
it's sold.
Halloween 2 and 1 made a bajillion dollars. But no, the guy was originally just named Season of the Witch.
Yeah, it would have been really bad.
And they were like, oh, it's about killer masks. We got a guy who wears a mask and kills people. We'll just say Halloween.
Well, then it should have been Halloween on Friday the 13th this
But
year.
I really think that they played into. I really think they did that on purpose, though.
Because just to make people pissed off, so then
they could have Halloween 4, the return of Michael Myers.
And they put the word the name Michael Myers, so you knew he
and
was
they put
in the
him
movie.
on the cover.
Yeah, see, there you go. Let's see your arm, by the way. Talking about Michael Myers, I think we showed it earlier, but
yeah,
he kind of likes Michael Myers a little bit. Yep.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I've almost got my full sleeve done.
Very enough arms.
That's Misfits.
Yep.
So that's Kiss.
So this is your music arm.
Yep.
And this is your
Michael Myers arm.
Just Michael Myers arm.
And then I don't know, whatever. And then there will be the shield, and I want to our family crest, and I want to get Mario the Muse number 66 right here. And I thought about getting.
We get dog tags, by the way. I want all y'all's dog tags right here.
That'd be pretty cool.
All, even Darren. I mean, all.
Yeah.
At the time, he wasn't a lawyer.
I kind of want to get the OND Operation New Dawn and get the dates and stuff with the 101st symbol. Yeah. I want to get the Kiss thing colored in, but got to work on this one first.
Yeah, that's really good. Somebody do that at Black Hat?
Yeah.
The hair, I love the detail on the hair.
Yeah. I love the. He was like, man, I've never seen a zombie Michael Myers. So, you know, eventually, I'm chilling with mine.
Chilling, but the video can't go forever.
Eventually, my band will have something.
Do me a beer. Do me a drinking song, and I'll use it as my.
No, we're like a party metal band, so we scream a lot. But
I don't care about the screaming. I just need the
party
music.
metal. Shot.
Go. Chug. By the way, I was looking. We were comparing our.
Oh yeah,
we're comparing our bottles here. Oh, you know what? It's because it's
plastic.
Wow. Yeah, but
and
is it like layered? It's like layered. It's like 2 different layers or something. Okay, so we were looking at our
bubble.
Probably can't tell him there because he still has a lot because he's slow. But
give me a
green. But then right here is like bubbled up in this one. So I was trying to figure out what's going on. But you know what? I squeeze it. And it looks like it's layered. It's like 2 layers of plastic.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it is. So these things are like double layered or something.
Oh wow. That's
Because
cool.
I'm doing this, and you can see. I don't know if you can see there. It's changing colors because it's bubbling up.
Yeah, I got a little rainbow effect here.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
I got
a
him effect, a rainbow effect.
Rainbow bright, thank you.
Oh, I thought you like to play with the light bright. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Light
You wear these multicolored socks and a tutu.
Hey,
like Ian
Robin Williams had rainbow suspenders. Thank you. Ian Rotten, leader of the Ian Rotten band. We're like all over the place. These people are gonna be watching this video and saying, "What the hell are they talking about?" Look it all up, man. It's cool. Everything. Just look under everything that's cool, and you'll see everything we just talked about. Cheech and Chong. So we went. Okay, so we started off with I think Pirates in Alabama, and then we somehow went into some horror movie stuff, and we had some band stuff going there. Remember we went to
some bands.
What did we do there? We went to some The Cure. Somehow we went into The Cure, and then we went into
no, it's because you were
hot sauce reviews. And
oh God, don't ever remind me of that.
And now we're talking about double insulated bottles.
And you were playing with it like you're a 4-year-old.
It's like, okay, I don't know.
You never remember like whenever you were little and you went to the grocery store and
I don't
like
remember
the
when I was little. That's a long time.
Alright, listen, yeah, it was a long time ago, but
no, you remember meat.
But like the meat, but it always had the real thin plastic.
No, I never played with meat. Okay. Anyway, so
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut because
you don't want the meat to enter.
No,
right.
I am not Rob Halford. Rob Halford's awesome. I'm just,
Yeah.
he can hit some super crazy high
Would you
notes.
do Rob Halford if you tried to do?
No.
Just saying, I don't know.
I would watch him
Well,
sing
Paul
Judas
Stanley.
Priest songs.
If Paul Stanley tried to
He's
do,
not gay.
Paul Stanley is so gay.
He's not gay. Shut your mouth.
I know he's got a hot chick. I saw her. You know, it's a nice hot blonde chick. I get that, but that's his front for being
But
gay.
check this out.
Gene said that he. Gene said that he
No,
kind of propositioned him one time. Gene said that.
no, Gene
Look it up.
said,
Go to Google and look it
I
up.
will. I've watched every interview that you
I know
can
you
possibly
have.
watch.
That's cool. Look, now it's no longer a dark green. It's like a bright green. Look at it.
Oh my God, you're like such a little
Mickey,
kid.
Mickey's is gonna see my video and they're like, "Oh my God, that's what we need to do. We need to make it a nice."
Make Mickey do it. He'll do anything.
It's Mikey.
I know, but you're holding a Mickey.
A Mickey, by the way,
Come
is
on, rock.
well, that's one Mickey. The other Mickey I know of
You're
is
gonna
something
crack thunder.
is Scoop before
You're
it was
gonna
Scoop. Back when
like
it was popular.
Greasy Italian tank.
You know what Italian? By the way, you know Italian Stallion? That was back in the '60s. That was the nickname of what the hell did I read it yesterday? Oh well, I'll have to put it on. I'll give you a little link there. But it wasn't. No, it was something that. God, what the hell was it? Wasn't it? Was it a music band? No, it was.
Maybe it was
football
his,
team, the Italian Stallion.
Maybe it was his brother's band.
Oh no, it
Because
was
you know the only thing that he did for his
Frank
brother was
Stallone?
the only thing he did for him was put him around a burning barrel and sing some songs in my movie.
Doesn't he sing a song in
There
4?
are two kinds of love.
Was that Frank Stallone?
No. Yeah.
Well, it's Frank. You know what
That
Frank
song
Stallone
is
now
actually
is
really good.
You know what he's known for now? Being one of the 5 or 6 comedian or celebrities that are on that on
he's
True
on
TV,
that, True
on
TV,
that
World's
Dumbest or
whatever.
Wildest or whatever. Yeah, videos.
That can't, now I'm not going to be able to get that song out of my
What's
head.
this? How's the song go?
There are two kinds of love.
That's when they're standing around.
Yeah.
And he comes by.
Because he comes in after he marries Adrian and he's holding her.
That's right.
And he says, "Sing me a song, sing me." Yo, just sing me a song.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's probably the best I've ever done it.
Don't try it again because you'll mess it up. Don't attempt to do it. So, hey, you done yet? Come on, down that because we got to go. Man, this video is way too long. People ain't going to watch a 30-minute video.
And I got to end it on my awesome Sylvester
I'm done.
Stallone.
I'm out of here. See you.
I'm going to George Costanza.
Yeah, we're out of here.
I don't believe these people are getting the idea. Look, folks, it's like this. If you don't work here, and you don't sleep here, you don't sleep with anybody that works here, well, Dennis, they only have one choice no matter, don't they?
Well, that's his choice.
Get the hell out!